Welcome back to another practice with me. These exercises are going to be for your Region 20 concert orchestra viola auditions, okay? And today we're going to be looking at the second excerpt. This is Viking, okay? So we're going to be going through a couple of things in this video. We're going to be talking about warm-up exercises specifically for this excerpt, and we're going to be going through each bit of this excerpt, and then we will put it all together and we will run through it slowly under tempo, and then I'll play it at the tempo, okay? Okay, so you should have your Region 20 concert orchestra audition packet out. The first thing that you're gonna do though, before you get your instrument out, is I want you to go ahead and listen to this song, okay? I've linked it right here for you, exactly to the excerpt, okay? And I want you to listen to it 3 times, okay? It's very short, it won't take long at all. You should be listening the first time, just listen to it, okay? The second time, I want you to have your music in front of you, and I want you to see if you can follow along with it, okay? And if you want to try the third listening, I want you to have your viola and see if you can follow along in the recording with your left hand, okay? So at least 3 listenings, okay? Now that you've done that, let's tune first. We always tune before we practice, okay? So take a second now and tune using your tuner. Always tune with a reference pitch or your tuner, okay? Good. Now that you've tuned, we're ready to start with our warm-up exercises. Viking is in the key of C major, okay? So, and we're only gonna be playing on the C and the G string. So for our warm-up, we're gonna be doing our finger patterns on the 2 and 3 touching, and we're gonna do it on the G string, and we're gonna do it on the C string, okay? And I'll play it with you. You can do these on your own too, with your metronome. I like to set mine at 60, and I'll also include my finger patterns so you can see exactly what they are. Okay, so let's play our finger pattern with 2 and 3 touching on the G string. And remember, if you're just now tuning in, I like to do half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. And for finger patterns, we start on the open string, and we're just gonna go up to 4th finger, and then we're gonna go back down, okay? You should be able to see it though in the score below, okay? Let's do it. So on the G string, 2, here we go. And good. Now let's do it on this C string. Same finger pattern, 2 and 3 touching. Remember to help rotate your elbow underneath the instrument for the C string, okay? So your fingers can reach. Okay, are you ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now that we've got our finger patterns established on the C and the G string, we're ready to do our bowing warm-ups. So in this excerpt, you're gonna have 2 different bowing styles that might be new to you. So let's look at those carefully. The first one is in the very first measure. You see that you have a half note down and then 2 ups. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is in measure 93, right, where we have to lift and set the bow pretty quickly, okay? So we're gonna do a couple of exercises to help with this one. We're gonna look at the down, up, up bowing first. For this exercise, we're just gonna play on our C string, and we're just gonna play a half note and then up, up. And when you're doing this, you wanna use the full bow for now on the down bow. And then when you go up bow, we're gonna go to the middle and then back to the frog. Okay, so it should look down, up, up, down, up, up. And when you go up, up, it's gonna feel like a half note. It's gonna feel like you're playing 1, 2. The only difference is you're gonna just stop the bow at the middle, right? So it's 1, 2, 1. That's all it is. That's all it is. And we're gonna practice this slowly, okay? I'm gonna put my metronome on. 1, 2, open, C, go. 1, 2, Good. Now let's try it a little bit faster. And remember, when we go faster, we're not going to be using the whole bow anymore. Okay, we're going to practice it now to the middle of the bow for our half note, and each of the quarter notes are going to take up a quarter of your bow, right? So down, stop, up, up, down, stop, up, up. Let's do it. On the C string still. 1, 2, here we go. Excellent. Now we're going to speed it up even more. This is going to be quite a leap faster. Now my metronome is on 120 beats per minute. Okay, ready? 1, 2, here we go. Great. How did you do? This excerpt is marked at 168 beats per minute. So you can do this warm up all the way up to that tempo. Just open strings, get your hand used to doing that bowing. Okay, so that's the first bowing exercise. And let's go ahead, let's apply that to our example here, our excerpt rather. So we're gonna start at 86 and we're gonna play through to 93. Okay, now take a look at where you have that bowing, down, up, up. It happens in measure 86 and again in measure 89. Okay, let's turn our metronome back down. Let's do it at 80. This is measure 86. One and two, and here we go. Let's do that one more time at the same tempo. 1, 2, 86, and 1 and 2. Here we go. When I got to the end, right when I got to the downbeat of 93, I lift and set really quickly, okay? Let's try this now faster. Let's do it at 100. 86. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Again, at 100 beats per minute. 86 again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Good. So you can keep working that up on your own in your own practicing. For this video, I'm not going to do that just to save time. Let's go ahead now and talk about the second bowing exam or exercise that we need to do. And this has to do with the retake, okay? So for this, we are going to be just open string again, and we're just going to practice our circles, okay? So we're just going to play lift, set, lift, and set. You notice I put my bow in the string when I set it with weight, okay? So lift, set, lift, set. Do it with me. 1, 2, here we go, and lift, set, lift, set. Also notice where I am in the bow. I'm not way up here. I like to stay right here around the balance point. That's where you have the most control. Okay, so, and also notice that I'm not making huge circles. I'm staying close to the string. Let's try it a little faster now. 1, 2, here we go. And lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set. Good. We're gonna do this tempo here. It's about 100. Okay, we're gonna do our finger pattern with 2, 3 touching on the C string, lifting and setting, and I have got it right here for you, so follow along with me, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go, and 1, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set. Excellent. Let's try it faster now. So we're going to be doing lift, set, lift, set, lift, set, lift, set. Okay, ready? 1, here we How did you do? Keep practicing that if you're not quite comfortable with your lifts and your sets. Okay, they go pretty fast in this example, so you need to be really comfortable with that on open strings first, and then try it with your finger patterns. Okay, now there's another exercise that we're going to do, and we're going to keep building on this lifting and setting. So this time, we're going to practice our open C string. We're going to play lift, set, lift, set, lift, set. Okay, let's try it with our metronome. So this will match the rhythm that you have to play in this excerpt. Ready? Just open C. 1, 2, let's try it. Okay, very nice. And guess what? You can also do this bowing pattern with your finger patterns. Let's try it. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Very nice. Let's try this one faster. So now my metronome is going to be at 120. So we're still doing our 2, 3 finger pattern on the C string. Down, lift, ba, 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 lift. Okay? Stay close to the frog. Don't be making too big of a circle. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Very nice. All right, now we're ready to play from measure 93 to the end, okay? So let's take a look and find where we're going to be using our down lift 1E and A rhythm, okay? That happens in 93. It happens again in 97 and in 98. Also notice in measure 95 we have down, up, up, okay? Let's put our metronome back to 80, okay? And let's play 93 to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Lift. Lift set. Lift set. Okay, very nice. Let's do it faster now. Okay, we had just played at 80. Now we're going to try 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. Awesome. Should we try 120? Let's try it. Remember, really small circles stay in the lower part of the bow. The faster we go, the less bow we're going to use. Okay, so keep it controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here we go. All right, and with that, we are ready for our slow run through the whole excerpt, okay? So let's put our metronome back down to 80. We're gonna play the whole excerpt now, okay? And this is measure 86. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, let's go. Note, I didn't mention this, but be sure to lift your bow off the string so you get a beautiful ringing sound. This is what it sounds like if you don't lift your bow after the last note. You hear that? It just kind of, it gets choked, so lift the bow off the string. It helps it ring. Okay, now let's try it faster. This is still under tempo, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, let's go. for our play through at tempo. So here's 168. This is 168 beats per minute, okay? I know, don't be surprised. It feels a lot faster than 120, doesn't it? 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, and here we go. All right, now go through and play back however many times you want. Remember, practice slowly, practice your bow exercises to down, up, up, right? Practice them slow, practice them fast, down, lift, da, 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 lift, da, 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 da. Practice all of those nice and slow, okay? Keep working at it, a little bit every day. All right, with that, I'm gonna go to the next excerpt in the next video, okay? Happy practicing.